Welcome to Biology Tutor. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. If you like this channel, please share and subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell button to get notifications. Food Safety Officer book is available with 1000 MCQs from all sections. You can contact these numbers. The Amazon link to purchase the same is available in the description. Today we are going to discuss about model question paper 17. First question, what bacterium is most commonly associated with undercooked turkey served during Christmas? Salmonella, E. coli, Listeria monocytogenes, Bacillus cereus. Here answer is option A, Salmonella. Second one, which chemical preservative is used to preserve dried fruits used to make Christmas dry fruit cakes? Sodium benzoate, potassium sorbate, sulfur dioxide, sorbic acid. Here answer is option C, sulfur dioxide. The most commonly used additive in dried fruits is preservative sulfur dioxide, which gives dried fruit its brighter colors. It also used to stop the fruit from going moldy. Third question, in which country is panettone, a traditional Christmas bread, most commonly consumed? Germany, Italy, France, Spain. Your answer is option B, Italy. Fourth question, which Christmas food is known for its high acrylamide levels when overcooked? Roast potatoes, minced pies, plum pudding, gingerbread cookies. Your answer is option A, roast potatoes. More acrylamide accumulates when cooking is done for longer periods or at higher temperatures. Fifth question, major pathogen in smoked salmon is Listeria, Clostridium, E. coli, and Amoeba. Your answer is option A, Listeria. Sixth question, which spice used in Christmas mulled wine has antimicrobial properties? Cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom, clove. Your answer is option D, clove. Seventh question, assertion, organic meat must be antibiotic free. Reason, antibiotics promote animal health and are essential in organic farming. Both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. A is true, but reason is false. Assertion is false and reason is true. Your answer is option C. Antibiotics are not allowed in organic farming. 8th question. Organic certification of meat in India is regulated by which authority? FSSAI, APEDA, NABL, NABARD. Your answer is option B, APEDA. Ministry of Commerce and Industries, Government of India is implementing a national program for organic production. The program involves the accreditation of certification body standards for organic production, promoting of organic farming and marketing, etc. Food Safety Officer book is available with thousands of MCQs from all sections. You can contact these numbers. Amazon link to purchase the same is available in the description. Ninth question, organic meat is less likely to cause antibiotic resistance because livestock is raised with homeopathic medicines. No antibiotics are used in animal husbandry. Antibiotics are used under stringent veterinary supervision. Livestock feed include probiotics. Your answer is option B. No antibiotics are used in animal husbandry. 10th question. In January 2016, Prime Minister Narendra Modi declared Dash state as India's first fully organic state. Kerala, Bengal, Manipur, Sikkim. Here answer is option D, Sikkim. 11th question. Who invented organic farming? Tetsugo Kuroyanagi, Louis Pasteur, Robert Koch, Lord Northburn. Here answer is option D, Lord Northburn. 12th question. Which of the following practices are prohibited in organic meat farming? Use of synthetic growth hormones, preventive vaccination of animals, confined rearing with no access to open space, routine access of synthetic antibiotics. Here answer is option B, 1, 3 and 4 are correct. 13th question. What distinguishes organic poultry meat from conventionally farmed poultry meat? Higher fat content in organic meat, use of genetically modified enzymes in organic feed, ethical rearing practices in organic farming, shorter rearing periods for organic poultry. Your answer is option C, ethical rearing practices in organic farming. 14th question, assertion. Organic livestock farming improves soil fertility over time. Reason. Organic farming encourages the use of compost and natural fertilizers for growing animal feed. Which is the answer? Your answer is option A. Both as assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. 15th question. How does organic meat certification indirectly support public health? By promoting higher meat consumption, by eliminating zoonotic diseases risks entirely, by reducing exposure to antibiotic residues, by discouraging vegetarian diets. Your answer is option C, by reducing exposure to antibiotic residues. 16th question. Consumption of improperly cooked goat meat can lead to the transmission of which of the following diseases in India? Anthrax, cryptosporidiosis, brucellosis. Your answer is option C. 1, 2, and 3 are correct. 17. Match the disease with the meat type most commonly implicated in its transmission in India. Tiniasis, poultry, campylobacteriosis, B. pork, listeriosis, C. beef, avian influenza, D. chicken. Which is the correct answer? Your answer is option C. 18. Which of the following factors has the least impact on meat-related disease transmission in India? Inadequate refrigeration during transport, lack of veterinary inspection pre-slaughter, availability of organic meat, use of untreated water for cleaning carcasses. Your answer is availability of organic meat. 19th question. Identify the disease based on the following symptoms: fever, night sweats, and joint pain after consuming raw or undercooked meat or unpasteurized milk. Salmonellosis, brucellosis, taniasis, listeriosis. Your answer is option B, brucellosis. Food Safety Officer book is available with thousands MCQs from all sections. You can contact these numbers or directly purchase the book from the Amazon link, which is available in the description. 20. Why is salmonella contamination more commonly associated with poultry meat in India? Presence of antibiotic residues in chicken meat, poor biosecurity measures in poultry farms, use of unprocessed feed for poultry, high consumer preference for deep fried chicken. Your answer is option B, poor biosecurity measures in poultry farms. 21. Which zoonotic pathogen associated with pork is particularly endemic in Northeast India? Taenia solium, E. coli, Campylobacter jejuni, Clostridium botulinum. Your answer is option A, Taenia solium. 22. Dash is the reason for death of ducks in Kutanad in 2020. Duck viral enteritis, avian influenza, parrot fever, chicken cholera. Your answer is option A, duck viral enteritis. Duck viral enteritis, commonly known as duck plague, is a highly contagious disease caused by herpes virus. DVE affects ducks, geese, and swans. 23. Consumption of which traditional Indian dish is associated with high risk of Clostridium botulinum transmission if improperly prepared? Pork vindaloo, duck mapas, smoked pork, beef ulartiyadu. Your answer is option C, smoked pork. 25. How does the use of untreated water in meat processing impact food safety? A. Enhances shelf life of meat products. B. Reduces microbial load significantly. C. Introduces waterborne pathogens into meat. D. Facilitates antibiotic residues removal. Your answer is option C. Introduces waterborne pathogens into meat. 25. Which meatborne pathogen is in India is known for causing Guillain-Barré syndrome as a post-infectious complication? A. Campylobacter jejuni. B. Listeria monocytogenes. C. Brucella abortus. D. Mycobacterium bovis. Your answer is option A. Campylobacter jejuni. 26. If a consumer reports stomach cramps, fever, and diarrhea after eating chicken biryani at a roadside stall, the most likely pathogen involved is Staphylococcus aureus, Salmonella typhimurium, Clostridium difficile, Lister E. coli. Your answer is option B, Salmonella typhimurium. 27. What is the primary source of protein used in most meat analogues in India? Whey protein, soy protein, pea protein, mushroom mycelium. Your answer is option B, soy protein. 28. Which Indian company is recognized for pioneering the first plant-based chicken nuggets in the country? Blue Tribe Foods, Good Dot, Imagine Meats, Wakao Foods. Your answer is option B, Good Dot. 29. What term is used to describe the process of aligning plant-based proteins to mimic the texture of animal meat? Cross-linking, extrusion, hydrolysis, fermentation. Your answer is option B, extrusion. 30. Which vitamin is most commonly added to meat analogues to improve their nutritional profile? Vitamin A, vitamin B12, vitamin D, vitamin K. Your answer is option B, vitamin B12. 31. The term meat analog in the Indian context was first popularized by which international event? Food Innovation Summit 2019, United Nations Climate Change Conference, Sustainable Food Tech Expo 2020, GFI India Smart Protein Summit. Your answer is option D, GFI India Smart Protein Summit. 32. Which microorganism is commonly used in fermentation derived meat analogues in India? Saccharomyces cerevisiae, Fusarium venenatum, Aspergillus oryzae, Rhizopus, Oligosporus. Your answer is option B, Fusarium venenatum. 33. Which company is known for introducing a jackfruit-based meat analog in India? Good Dot, Wakao Foods, Imagine Meats, Plant Mate. Your answer is option B, Wakao Foods. 34. What technique is commonly used to enhance the umami flavor in plant-based meat analogues? Addition of glutamic acid, use of liquid smoke, inclusion of yeast extract, fermentation with lactic acid bacteria. Your answer is option C, inclusion of yeast extract. 35. Which chemical compound is frequently used to improve the binding properties of meat analogues? Methyl cellulose, xanthan gum, guar gum, lecithin. Your answer is option A, methyl cellulose. Binders, several soluble binders such as soy protein isolate, methyl cellulose, carrageenan, and modified starches are used in emulsion type meat analogues. 36. Which international standard is often cited for assessing the sustainability of meat analogues? ISO 14067, Global GAP, HACCP, Rainforest Alliance. Your answer is option A, ISO 14067. 37. Amylase is primarily used in bread making to enhance flavor, improve dough elasticity, break down starch into fermentable sugars, act as a preservative. Your answer is option C, break down starch into fermentable sugars. 38. Invertase converts sucrose into maltose and lactose, glucose and fructose, glucose and galactose, maltose and glucose. Your answer is option B, glucose and fructose. 39. Invertase used in bakery products helps in stabilizing dough elasticity, preventing sugar crystallization, increasing leavening capacity, enhancing gluten formation. Your answer is option B, preventing sugar crystallization. 40. Protease addition to cheese making enhances protein coagulation speed, fat emulsion stability, milk acidification rate, cheese yield. Your answer is option A, protein coagulation speed. Food Safety Officer book is available with 1000 MCQs from all sections. You can contact these numbers. Amazon link to purchase the same is available in the description. 41. In brewing, protease plays a role in reducing haze formation, stabilizing fermentation rate, increasing alcohol yield, preventing yeast autolysis. Your answer is option A, reducing haze formation. 42. Protease helps improve meat tenderness by increasing muscle elasticity, breaking fat globules, enhancing water retention, hydrolyzing collagen fibers. Your answer is option D, hydrolyzing collagen fibers. 43. Pectinase enhances fruit juice clarity by breaking down pectin chains, reducing starch viscosity, promoting fermentation, stabilizing protein content. Your answer is option A, breaking down pectin chains. 44. Pectinase is crucial for producing which product? Cheese, clarified apple juice, beer, soy milk. Your answer is option B, clarified apple juice. 45. A major limitation of using amylase in fruit processing is its inability to function in acidic conditions, lack of specificity for amylose, loss of activity due to high sugar concentrations, inhibition by plant polyphenols. Your answer is option D, inhibition by plant polyphenols. 46. Invertase is predominantly extracted from Bacillus subtilis, Saccharomyces cerevisiae, Aspergillus niger, Penicillium notatum. Your answer is option B, Saccharomyces cerevisiae. 47. What is a critical consideration when using invertase in jam production? Optimal activity at neutral pH, stability in high sugar concentrations, hydrolysis of pectin for better texture, compatibility with high fat content. Your answer is option B, stability in high sugar concentrations. 48. Which protease is commonly used in the production of infant formula? Papain, trypsin, pepsin, bromelain. Your answer is option A, papain. 49. Which protease is often used to improve dough rheology in baked products? Papain, alkylase, subtilisin, fisin. Your answer is option C, subtilisin. 50. Cellulase enhances coffee bean processing by increasing caffeine extraction efficiency, hydrolyzing cellulose to improve bean texture, breaking down fibers during fermentation, removing polyphenols for better flavor. Your answer is option C, breaking down fibers during fermentation. 51. In bakery products, cellulase is used to hydrolyze gluten proteins, enhance water absorption of dough, increase starch degradation rates, stabilize emulsifiers for better texture. Your answer is option B, enhance water absorption of dough. 52. The use of cellulase in ethanol production is beneficial because it improves fermentation rates by yeast, converts lignocellulosic biomass to fermentable sugars, reduces contamination by pathogens, enhances alcohol recovery efficiency. Your answer is option B, converts lignocellulosic biomass to fermentable sugars. 53. A bioreactor that utilizes a steady influx of fresh medium and simultaneous removal of spent medium is classified as batch reactor, fed batch reactor, continuous reactor, plug flow reactor. Your answer is option continuous reactor C, or continuous reactor. 54. Which of the following parameters is most critical in maintaining aerobic fermentation in a stir tank bioreactor? pH, temperature, dissolved oxygen concentration, carbon dioxide levels. Your answer is option dissolved oxygen concentration. 55. The Ruston turbine commonly used in bioreactors is primarily designed for minimizing shear forces on cells, maximizing oxygen transfer rate, reducing heat generation during agitation, preventing contamination. Your answer is option B, maximizing oxygen transfer rate. 56. The term sterilization in place in bioreactor operation refers to autoclaving individual parts of the bioreactor, sterilizing bioreactor without disassembling it, using disposable bioreactors to avoid sterilization, chemical cleaning of the bioreactor post-use. Your answer is sterilizing the bioreactor without disassembling it. 57. In bioreactors used for food grade products, the primary material of construction for the interior walls is A, mild steel, B, stainless steel, C, glass, D, plastic. Your answer is option B, stainless steel. 58. Foam formation in bioreactors is typically controlled by increasing aeration rates, decreasing agitation, adding antifoaming agents, use higher temperatures. Your answer is option C, adding antifoam agents. 59. In bioreactors, pargers are devices used to mix substrates, aerate the culture, heat the medium, remove waste products. Your answer is option B, aerate the culture. 60. The power number in bioreactors is defined as a measure of heat transfer efficiency, the ratio of power input to fluid density and agitation speed, a dimensionless number representing agitation performance, and constant for all bioreactor designs. Your answer is option C, a dimensionless number representing agitation performance. 61. In a packed bed reactor, the main role of the packing material is to reduce contamination risk, provide a surface for biofilm formation, increase agitation, control pH variation. Here answer is option B, provide a surface for biofilm formation. 62. The Bonnard equation is used to describe the oxygen transfer rate in aerobic systems, the relationship between microbial growth rate and substrate concentration, the heat balance in exothermic reactions, the time required for sterilization. Your answer is option B, the relationship between microbial growth rate and substrate concentration. 63. Amylase was the first enzyme to be discovered and isolated by William Kuhn, Anselme Payen, Thomas Edison, Louis Pasteur. Your answer is option B, Anselm Payen. 64. The biggest non-protein in humans is known as pepsin, titin, tintin, pepsin. Your answer is option B, titin. Titin, short for titin protein, is the biggest non-protein in humans. Is built from around 27,000 amino acids. For a little perspective, insulin, which is an incredibly useful protein, is just 51 amino acids long. So titin accounts for an impressive 0.5 kilogram, 0.5 kilogram, about 1 point of our total body weight. 65. Who is the Director General of International Rice Research Institute? Dr. Yon Pinto, Dr. Pramod, Dr. M.S. Swaminathan, none of these. Your answer is option A, Dr. Yon Pinto. 66. ISO 17025 is primarily relevant for which aspects of food safety? Laboratory competence for testing and calibration, packaging safety standards, waste management in food production, internal auditing procedures. Your answer is option A, laboratory competence for testing and calibration. 67. What does ISO 31000 focus on in the context of food safety management, risk management principles and guidelines, supply chain traceability, allergen management, packaging material safety? Your answer is option A, risk management principle and guidelines. 68. ISO 14001 2015 ensures compliance with which aspects of food industry? Environmental management system, nutritional labeling accuracy, food safety culture enhancement, crisis communication protocols. Your answer is option A, environmental management systems. 69. The term conduct of organization in ISO 22000-2018 refers to organizational culture and ethics, internal and external factors influencing the food safety system, financial risk management, supplier relationship management. Your answer is option B, internal and external factors influencing the food safety system. 70. The term single cell protein was first coined to describe protein sources derived from which of the following organisms? Yeast, algae, bacteria. All of these. Your answer is option D, all of the above. 71. What makes methanol utilizing bacteria like Methylophilus methylotrophus a cost-effective SCP option? High biomass yield, use of inexpensive substrates, short doubling time, all of the above. Your answer is D, all of the above. 70. Food Safety Officer book is available with 1000 MCQs from all sections. You can contact these numbers. Amazon link to purchase the same is available in the description. 72. The biomass of spirulina and SCP is blue-green due to the presence of which pigment? Chlorophyll A, carotenoids, phycocyanin, phycoerythrin. Your answer is option C, phycocyanin. Which of the following SCPs is derived from algae? Chlorella vulgaricus, Rhodotorella glutinis, Fusarium venenatum, Methylotrophus, Methylophilus methylotrophus. Your answer is option A, Chlorella vulgaris. 74. The Fusarium venenatum based SCP product sold as corn primarily mimics cheese, meat, bread, yogurt. Your answer is option B, meat. 75. The protein content of SCP can range up to 20 to 30%, 40 to 50%, 60 to 80%, 90 to 95%. Your answer is option C, 60 to 80%. 76. Why is RNA content a critical factor in SCP dietary application? It improves flavor, excess causes uric acid buildup, it enhances shelf life, it neutralizes pH in fermentation. Your answer is option B, excess causes uric acid buildup. 77. In which stage of sewage treatment is most of the phosphorus removed? Primary, secondary, tertiary, anaerobic digestion. Your answer is option C, tertiary treatment. 78. What is the purpose of adding alum during the treatment of sewage? Disinfection, coagulation and flocculation, carbon absorption, nitrate reduction. Your answer is option B, coagulation and flocculation. 79. Which microorganism is primarily responsible for nitrification in sewage treatment? Nitrosomonas, E. coli, Methanococcus, Pseudomonas. Your answer is option A, Nitrosomonas. 80. During secondary treatment, the primary objective is to reduce pathogens, suspended solids, nutrients, BOD. Your answer is option D, BOD. 81. In sewage treatment, bulking of sludge is caused by excessive BOD, growth of filamentous bacteria, lack of aeration, high nitrogen levels. Your answer is option B, growth of filamentous bacteria. Additive. Which chemical is commonly used for chlorination in sewage treatment plants? Sodium hydroxide, calcium hypochlorite, ferric chloride, potassium permanganate. Your answer is option B, calcium hypochlorite. Additive. Which stage of sewage treatment removes grit and sand? Screening, sedimentation, grit chamber, filtration. Your answer is option C, grit chamber. 84. The process of converting ammonia to nitrate is known as ammonification, nitrification, denitrification, methanogenesis. Your answer is option B, nitrification. 95. Which of the following parameters is most likely to be monitored in water testing to assess fecal contamination indirectly? E. coli, biochemical oxygen demand, Enterococcus species, total suspended solids. Your answer is option A, E. coli. 86. Which regulatory body sets the standard for permissible microbial limits in processed foods in India? FSSAI, Codex Alimentarius, ICMR, BIS. The answer is option A, FSSAI. 87. What does the presence of Clostridium perfringens in cooked foods suggest? Poor hand hygiene of food handlers, improper refrigeration after cooking, use of contaminated water for preparation, cross-contamination from raw meat. Your answer is option B, improper refrigeration after cooking. 88. Which indicator organism is most relevant for assessing effectiveness of sterilization in canned foods? Staphylococcus aureus, Bacillus subtilis, Clostridium botulinum, Lactobacillus acidophilus. Your answer is option C, Clostridium botulinum. 89. The term D-value in food microbiology refers to duration required for complete microbial kill, decimal reduction time at a specific temperature, detection limit of microbial test, degree of microbial resistance to disinfection. Your answer is option B, decimal reduction time at a specific temperature. 90. Which toxin is heat stable and can survive boiling in contaminated food? Botulinum toxin, Staphylococcus enterotoxin, Shiga toxin, cholera toxin. Your answer is option B, Staphylococcus enterotoxin. 91. Which agar is most appropriate for isolating Vibrio cholerae from water samples? McConkey agar, TCBS agar, XLD agar, Hectone enteric agar. Your answer is option B, TCBS agar. 92. What is the purpose of performing most probable number test in water microbiology? To quantify viable bacterial spores, to determine the concentration of coliform bacteria, to measure the total bacterial load in water, to assess the effectiveness of sterilization process. Your answer is option B, to determine the concentration of coliform bacteria. 93. What is the key feature of the ISO 6579 standard for microbiological testing? A detection of salmonella in food and animal feed, enumeration of E. coli in water samples, testing for viral pathogens in frozen foods, quantification of spore-forming bacteria in dairy. Your answer is option A, detection of salmonella in food and animal feed. 94. Which microorganism is commonly used in the industrial production of the food flavor compound vanillin? E. coli, Bacillus subtilis, Aspergillus niger, Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Your answer is option C, Aspergillus niger. 95. Which GRAS approved compound is used for imparting a umami flavor in processed foods? MSG, lactic acid, citric acid, tartaric acid. Your answer is option B, MSG. 96. Which microorganism is widely used in the production of beta carotene and natural food colorant? Rhodosporidium toruloides, Penicillium roqueforti, Pseudomonas fluorescens, Candida albicans. Your answer is option A, Rhodosporidium toruloides. 97. The red pigment in fermented sausages is due to the production of which compound? Hemoglobin derivatives, nitrate reduction products, nitrosyl myoglobin, anthocyanins. Your answer is option C, nitrosyl myoglobin. 98. Astaxanthin used as a food colorant is primarily obtained from which organism? Hematococcus pluvialis, Guianella salina, Chlorella Chlorella vulgaricus, Chloropsis gaditana. Your answer is option A, Hematococcus pluvialis. 99. Which compound provides a sweet flavor but is not metabolized by oral bacteria? Xylitol, sucrose, fructose, sorbitol. Your answer is option A, xylitol. Xylitol is a natural sugar alcohol found in plants, including many fruits and vegetables. It has a sweet taste and is often used as a sugar substitute. Xylitol tastes sweet, but unlike sugar, it doesn't cause tooth decay. Food Safety Officer book is available with 1000 MCQs from all sections. You can contact these numbers. Amazon link to purchase the same is available in the description. 100. Which microorganism is associated with the production of ethyl anthranilate, a compound contributing to grape flavor? Aspergillus oryzae, Penicillium expansum, Saccharomyces cerevisiae, Pseudomonas putida. Your answer is option D, Pseudomonas putida. Thank you. If you like this channel, please share and subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell button to get notifications.